Hey, just an FYI, this video is not sponsored. I only said this on my community tab, but I will say it in a video as well. I do not take sponsorships on this channel. I have no intention to ever take a sponsor on this channel because I think we have enough of those in the world and it's just not necessary. I just have a budget. I want things to be simple, fast, and easy, and that is why I am talking about, and I guess by extension promoting, a product that is commonly sold on Amazon and is quite popular. Wanted to make that clear. Yasmin Collects does not do sponsors. All right, hi everybody. Welcome back to Yasmin Collects, and welcome if you are new. Today is going to be a very quick, dirty, and easy video for me to make while I'm in the middle of editing a more robust and complicated video for later this week. Today I'm going to run you guys through how I have been digitally archiving my VHS tapes. We are going to be using the Elgato video capture card. It is the most efficient, most affordable, and most easily accessible product on Amazon. We're going to be doing it with a 2015 MacBook Air running Mac High Sierra because that's funny. This poor computer is so saddled with bloatware and random antivirus software that it's not even funny, but this is not my computer and I have not gotten permission to wipe it. But if you guys are interested, maybe we can do a video on this guy. I don't know how interested you guys are in Macs since I mostly talk about analog media and also PCs. Anyways, a quick disclaimer before we get into this. One, some of you asked for me to do this, and since I haven't been able to find a video of it online, I figured why not. And two, I just want it to be very clear, I am aware that this is not the most robust way to do this. I'm using a Magnavox combo VCR from 2008, so already I know that the comments are going to roll in that this is a bad way to do it. This thing is cheap, don't buy it. I understand where you're coming from. I hear you, I see you, I'm listening to you, but also at the same time, that is what this video is about. I've been using it. It's been fine for my budget constraints and also the fact that there's a limited amount of time on this earth and I have a job and other things going on. So this is better than nothing, and I'm sure that there are some people out here looking to use it. And also, like I said, this is a quicker video for me to make while I'm in the middle of editing. So I just want to get that out of the way. I'm well aware. All right. With all that disclaimer out of the way, let's get started. Our tape of the day. I'm actually very excited to show you this, and this is kind of part of the reason why I decided to film this now, because this is quite a cool tape and I'm interested in showing you guys. So this is I think it's a promotional slash instructional videotape for this product, the Mantis Compost Twin. I think actually the Mantis is the company, Compost Twin is the name of the product. It is like a composting product. As you can see, these two happy people from the 90s. Look at how excited they are to use this. And then there's some more happy people from the 90s using this. And this was really cool because I think this is one of those like mail-in product marketing things. I don't live in Pennsylvania, but that's where this came from, which is kind of crazy. I don't know how it ended up all the way here, but you've got your little postage stamp. And then this is so new. It was sealed up, I think, when I got it. Or maybe it wasn't sealed up, but it did also come with this order form. I live for stuff like this. I don't know why. I love a good instructional tape or a good 90s, you know, marketing kind of thing. It's pretty cool. You get some free gifts when you order your new Compost Twin. We've got some wonderful customer testimonials from all over the place. So maybe that's how it ended up in a different state. I was kind of thinking that this was local to Pennsylvania and they were doing like local delivery, but it seems to be more robust than that. So that's cool. And here is the order form. And it looks like this Compost Twin was $379 and this was in 2001. So kind of a pretty penny for something like this. I understand why they needed to have a marketing tape to kind of get people excited for it. Here's all these different add-ons, and I'm from Pennsylvania if you guys didn't know. So if shipped to PA adds 6% sales tax, makes me giggle because I'm a Pennsylvanian. I also found this little card inside this tape, which makes me wonder if they knew that they were using less than stellar tape quality, since it mentions that if your tape is unplayable, I guess you can get a replacement. It's also pretty cool to see here that it actually has instructions about servicing and taking care of your VCR. I haven't really found that in other cassettes, so this is really cool. I feel like I want to frame this, so I have it. Another reason why I am utilizing this combo VCR instead of my Panasonic OmniVision, which is usually what I use on a daily basis, is because there are a couple little specks of something right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it could be mold, it could be dust, it could be dirt, it could be lots of things, but I'm incredibly picky. If you're not new to this channel, you know how picky I am about tapes. So I just want to do this on here because I will probably not be rewatching this. This is going to be archived just so it's here and it's in the world and it exists and it's not lost. But this is not a tape that I would just pop in on a leisure time. If it was, I wouldn't be using this because I actually haven't used this combo to archive before. I usually only use my Panasonic. So wanted to note that as well. This is not the greatest VCR. It's better than no VCR, but the gears are kind of like, I don't know. Let's rewind this first and foremost. While that is rewinding, what we also need to do is take our capture card and connect it to the appropriate ports. The first thing I'm going to do is get my little cable here. You guys know that I love to confuse component and composite. I'm pretty sure this is composite. I'm sure that you guys will correct me. I think this is composite. Once we've got our little thingy connected here, we also need to make sure that it's connected to the computer. Can you guys believe that this MacBook has 2 USB ports? Not one, but 2 USB ports. I have one, this is the Elgato plugged in right here, and another one, this is my external hard drive. This is a MacBook Air. It has a very tiny amount of storage, and also this is not my computer. I'm just using this because I don't need to use an adapter. I will say, if you are a Mac user, I had quite a bit of trouble with wobbly picture using a USB to USB-C adapter. I think it was just like that extra conversion on top of the converter already, just like not doing what it needed to do. So I would just note that you may need to get an older computer, or you may need to work with a Windows computer. It's annoying, but you know, what can you do? Now that we're here, we're just going to name our tape. I'm going to use the title of the tape, and I am also going to point this out here for you guys. Approximately how long is the movie? I would be very certain that you know the actual length of the tape if you do this, because if you don't, what's going to happen is it's going to cut off mid-record, and then you're going to have to do this all over again, speaking from experience. So I just put it at 180 minutes and I'm monitoring this. If you have like a ton of stuff to archive, if you're doing home movies or something like that, I know it's a bit of a pain in the neck, but trust me, the last thing you want to do is go through all of this and then realize that you're not actually capturing all of everything. Once you've done that, you will just hit continue. And by the way, this is software that comes with your converter. So I'll link the website that you get it from in the description box down below. If you were hoping to be able to use a different capture card, this does appear to be proprietary software for the Elgato card. You can get those like really like $10 cheap ones, but they kind of suck. And this is so much easier than trying to figure it out yourself, especially if you're a novice, which I'm assuming that that's the kind of audience that this is going to attract. So just be clear there that it's better, in my opinion, to just do this and use their proprietary software. So we have our composite right there, composite versus component, I was right. And then we also have the option to check our audio. I really should check the audio, but I'm not going to because it would require me to put the tape in again, and I don't want to do that. So we're just gonna hit continue. So we're ready here. I'm going to put my tape in and hit start recording. And there's our sound.
was a time in the near past when making compost could be described in 3 words. Wait, wait, wait. And wait you did while working hard in the heat to churn your garbage, and all along deal with the odor, the sweat, and the strength needed to do the job effectively. And finally, after much effort, your great expectations would turn to...
All right. So I don't know if you just saw that there, but this is actually great, so we can see. So it was giving me a no signal sign, which can mean several different things. One of them being that there's an issue with like the tracking or the heads of the VCR. This Magnavox, I feel like, is a lot more sensitive to issues with tapes. Like, it gives me a no signal a lot more than my Panasonic. I really don't want to put this in my Panasonic though. I wanted to show you guys this also. So this is the difference that a good versus a not so good VCR can make. This one here is playing it just fine. I really didn't want to put it in here, but I mean, you know, I wanted to be able to show you guys this. There is some issue with the sound quality of this tape, and I opened it up just to see what was going on, and it looks like the tape is a little bit crinkled, so the audio is a little bit screwed up. And I guess with the Magnavox, if the audio is screwed up, it's like, well, I guess we won't be playing it, but you can hear the buzz.
Yes, there's nothing like the benefits of composting for your fruit, vegetable, and flower gardens. But making compost in a traditional wood, wire, or plastic
could be many things, but just wanted to show you guys that your VCR quality does matter. You just want to make sure that you hit stop recording when the tape is done. So that's what we're doing right now. And this is also something I screwed up, so I want to make sure I point this out. If you are using this to like see what part you are in the tape, you want to be careful, because if you're not, you can accidentally, like, let's say you're right here looking at the tape. If you stop it here and hit continue, it will not save all this stuff right here. Which, like, I guess is kind of intuitive, but for some reason I didn't see it that way. Like, I didn't realize, so I thought that I lost all my recording. But this top part here is how you navigate. And then this bottom part here is actually going to be trimming your tape down. So if you do go over, you can trim it. I'd rather go over than under. And that is pretty much the basic way that you do this. It's cheap, at least relatively speaking. All right, like I said, this computer's got some crazy bloatware and it wants us to update, but we won't be doing that. But what I'm gonna do is finish archiving this. I will put a couple little snippets of it in this video just for funsies, but if you are interested in VHS or you just like watching old tapes, you can check out my archive channel, Yasmin's Archives. I do archive the tapes that I get so they are not lost to time. And if you want to learn more about composting or this product that was for sale 20 years ago, then you can check it out. If you like this video, I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel, Yasmin Collects. I upload all kinds of different videos. VHS is definitely my favorite thing, so if you're interested in that kind of stuff, you can subscribe to the channel. You guys asked for this. I hope it's helpful. And if not, you just get to have a video to fall asleep to, or however you guys interact with my content. All right, I love you. Thanks for watching. Bye.
And gear system. The Mantis Compost Twin Dual Chamber Composter is built to give you many years of reliable service. It uses a sturdy tubular steel frame and a galvanized metal drum to stand up to the elements as well as continuous use. And it's warranted for 2 full years against defects in materials and workmanship. Best of all, you don't have to take our word for it that the Compost Twin is the composting solution you've been waiting for. We're so confident the Compost Twin's performance will live up to your expectations that we offer it with a 1-year, no-risk guarantee. Buy the Compost Twin direct from Mantis and try it with no risk. Put it to the test under your own gardening conditions. If you're not completely satisfied, send it back to us within 1 year for a complete, no-hassle refund. The Compost Twin is shipped right to your door with an easy-to-follow how-to assembly video and a printed instruction manual. We'll also include a helpful guide to composting. Give your garden all the benefits of a homemade, all-natural fertilizer, and you'll be rewarded with the best possible results from all your gardening efforts. And if you order soon, we'll include a free gift. See your order form for details or call toll-free at 800-366-6268. Order your compost twin from Mantis today. And remember, the days of hot, sweaty, smelly, frustrating hard work are over, because with the Mantis Compost Twin, composting will never be easier.